Hello, my name is Szobocsan and I am currently the Warwick High School principal. I am married to Steve and we have three amazing children. My hobbies include a love of sports and being active with our children, and my personal interest is I am passionate about trauma-informed care and the impact that adverse childhood experiences have on students sitting in our classrooms. I chose the video titled Digital Dossier, and I had never heard of the term digital dossier prior to watching this video. So the definition is accumulation of all the digital tracks you leave behind. So if you see the barcode there, think of it like going to the grocery store when you're scanning any item that you're buying at the grocery store, it's keeping track of that. So that's called your digital dossier. And this actually begins before you're born. The first piece of information that goes into your digital dossier is actually your mother's sonogram at 5 months old. So this sonogram goes into your hospital folder, and most often today, mothers also text it to people and put it in a Flickr account, share it via email. So that's where this all begins. The other thing to make note of is your digital dossier versus your actual identity. They are always shifting because of the world that we live in today, and they aren't exactly the same. Your digital dossier is kind of the digital tracks, and your identity is more what you present in a face-to-face environment. So in regards to digital citizenship, this video does very little in regards to the respect piece. There's really no information related to how to digital access, etiquette, or law. It does do a really nice job in educating what a digital dossier is. I can honestly say now I have an understanding, so it does a great job defining it. It identifies a fictional person named Andy and follows Andy through 5 months old, through the womb at 5 months, all the way through death. And it demonstrates how things like hospital folders, Flickr accounts, your bracelet from the hospital, Facebook's text messages, Google, GPS, your Amazon account, your credit card, all of that is keeping track, and that's what's creating your digital dossier. So these things would be called cookies that are being tracked like in web browsers, and that's where your identity is digitally. And it also does very little in regards to protecting. So it does make mention when it gives the example of a young kid creating a Neopets account, how they don't notice that there's asterisks saying which items you don't have to fill in, and oftentimes we don't pay attention to that, but it really only describes its surface value and doesn't go any deeper. So in regards of is it SIPA compliant, I would say overall no, it's not effective because it really only hits the educating part. It misses the other two. The video would be useful to introduce in an online course for the education piece. I did a search for a while to try to see if I could come up with a different video that would kind of hit all three of those, and to be honest, I couldn't find one. So through this project, I've realized how it is hard to find videos that are completely SIPA compliant, which I guess is a good reason to have the SIPA requirements in play, especially for our young children who may be out there digitally and not recognizing and understanding that they're leaving these digital dossiers and their footprints kind of everywhere they go.